I'm pointing at the lamp. Beautiful light shines from the fixture. You are sitting outside the pub. Your relaxation comes from this peaceful moment. He's running through the mud. Determination moves him forward quickly. She is learning English at her desk. Hard work doesn't disappoint in education. John is holding a map and discussing directions. The navigation system worked perfectly for our trip. We are holding a colorful ball each. Teamwork will success in the future. We are sitting at the round table in the park. Every moment matters in our friendship. We are writing our goals on a checklist. There is no easy path to success. It takes time to learn a language. Practice helps us every day. Someone damaged my car. Repair costs too much. I see a scratch on my car. The damage looks very bad. You are crying in front of your car. The situation looks very sad. He is talking to another boy in a parking lot. The conversation seems important. She is smiling and talking to a young man. Their friendship looks very close. John is talking to a stranger at night. The meeting looks quite strange. Michelle is holding a pen and smiling softly. Her writing looks very neat. We installed the dash cam on my car. The camera is very useful. They caught the offender. Justice feels very good. It is a relief for him. His worry becomes much less. The singing monkey is my brother's pet. The treatment seems very expensive. I'm running to the vet hospital. The doctor looks very busy. You look a little nervous. I understand your feelings. He looked very scared. We called his parents immediately. She explained to him what happened to the monkey. He accepted the situation calmly. John is holding a milk bottle. The monkey needs a special food. Michelle is writing down a special diet for the sick monkey. She knows animal care well. We are taking care of the sick monkey at night. Everyone loves this pet deeply. They are sitting together in the living room. The family discussed the problem seriously. It is good to see the monkey has gotten better. We celebrate this good news. He fell off the ladder. Someone called an ambulance quickly. I'm running out to see what happened. I found him lying there. You're running down the street, a group of people. Everyone wants to help him. He's kneeling on the ground. People give him first aid. She's walking along the sidewalk with his grandson. She tells him a story. John is helping the injured boy with a smile. He offered the boy some water. Michelle is carrying a first aid kit to help him. She brings him quick help. We are waiting for the paramedics to arrive. They will give him proper care. They are gently placing the injured boy onto a stretcher. The paramedics show him gentle care. It is a relief to him. He's all right. His family, his parents send him warm wishes. I want to bring happiness to an elephant who has suffered. I will give him better food. I'm drinking a glass of water in the kitchen. The water makes me feel better. You are sitting on a bench at the zoo, talking with your friends. I found the elephant very sad. He is a lonely elephant sitting inside a small cage. People call him Lucky. She's a young animal caretaker working with the elephant. She keeps the elephant happy. John is kneeling down to help the injured elephant. He helps him feel safe. Michelle is feeding an elephant. She keeps the animals healthy. We are celebrating the recovery of the injured elephant. Everyone finds this news very exciting. A larger elephant is welcoming the young elephant to his group. This makes the young one happy. It is nice to see him happy and free. Freedom makes animals strong. He's holding a Diet Coke can and in his right hand. I consider the drinks very unhealthy. I'm sitting at a table thinking about drinking soda. I heard someone called it dangerous. You are holding and looking at a can of soda. To drink too much soda is bad for health. He seems to have a toothache. Drinking sweet drinks causes tooth problems. She offered a cup of tea to a boy. To drink tea is better than soda. John is having a severe headache now. Taking medicine makes him feel better. Michelle is enjoying her drink at an outdoor cafe. Relaxing outside makes people happy. We are sitting together around the table. Talking with friends is very enjoyable. They are studying the effects of diet soda. Learning about healthy drinks is very important. It is a health education lesson about balanced drinks. What we drink affects our health. Having a cell phone can help in emergency situations. Whether you have a phone or not matters a lot. I'm carrying a portable charger all the time. When you carry can save your life. You are looking at the screen now. What you see on the screen is very important. He's practicing first aid in a classroom. He's practicing first aid in a classroom. Who learns first aid can save others, can help others. She's showing a small flashlight keychain. How small tools work is quite amazing. John is demonstrating a safety app to his students. Why people use safety apps is clear. Michelle is waiting at a bus stop. Whoever waits alone needs to be careful. We are working on an emergency plan. Whatever you plan together works better. They are attending an emergency preparedness seminar. It is important to learn the safety skill. It is a blackout. She's holding a candle. It is good that she has a light. They don't know what to do with the giraffe. It is difficult to help a larger animal. I'm encouraging. I'm giving him some advice on what to do with the giraffe. It is clear that animal needs special care. You are looking at the computer screen now. It is uncertain whether the plan will work. He's gently holding a young giraffe. It is amazing how tall giraffes are. She's making the phone call. It is important to call for help. John is driving a large truck today. It is safe to drive slowly. Michelle is organizing a fundraiser for today. It is wonderful to help animals together. He's wondering what to do next. It's good thinking about solution. They are building an enclosure for the giraffe. It is important for animals to have safe homes. It is a peaceful day in a park with a giraffe. It is nice for visitors to see animals. The twins didn't believe what I told them at first. It is hard for them to believe such strange news. I'm talking to my friends sitting on a bench. It is easy for friends to understand each other. You were explaining something to your friends sitting on benches. I made a time for my friends to ask questions. He's showing a tablet to his friend. It was kind of him to show the pictures. She is shocked and then surprised during the conversation. It was surprising for her to react like that. John is having a discussion with his friends. It is good of him to listen to different opinions. Michelle is listening to me and nodding. It was good of her to pay attention. We are all together. We are all agreeing on together. We are all agreeing on something for the first time. It takes time to reach an agreement. They are looking at each other and smiling. It takes time. It appears that everyone is happy now. It felt so good to meet my friends again. It happened that good friends meet again. They didn't realize that the bike was stolen. How far is it from the parking lot? I couldn't find my bike on the rack. It seems that someone took it. You are locking your bike securely. It is a sunny afternoon now. He is reporting a missing bike to the police. It was busy at the police stations. She is talking with a friend about a missing bike. It appears that bike theft is common. John is looking at the security footage on his computer screen. It happened that he saw the thief. Michelle is posting about a stolen bike on social media. The post about the bike safety gets many likes. We are forming a neighborhood watch. People in our area want to help each other. They are watching him ride a bike. The boy riding a bike looks very happy. It is necessary to lock your bike to prevent theft as using good locks. Tennis gives you a thrill. The best time to play tennis is early morning. I'm playing tennis on a sunny day. The best way to improve your game is to practice every day. You are stretching before playing tennis. Players warming up properly avoid getting injured. He's hitting a backhand stroke. A shot played with good techniques always looks beautiful. She is hitting a forehand stroke. The racket which she is using is very expensive. John is practicing tennis serve. Those who practice every day become good players. Michelle is eating popcorn and watching a tennis match on TV. Little did she know that the match would be so exciting. We booked a tennis court for the weekend. Never does a good player give up easily. They are choosing tennis rackets in a tennis store. Not a single good racket did they find there. It's a great sport to stay fit. Only in regular practice can you become a champion. An umpire makes sure players follow the rules. There is no excuse for bad behavior. I'm watching a tennis match carefully. Here comes the final match point. You should listen to the umpire's decision. Behind every good call stands a careful judgment. He is asking the umpire to explain the decision. Fair are those who follow the rules. She is pointing at the umpire and saying he's right. Sometimes players need to respect the umpire's decision. John wants to become a professional umpire someday. She should stop arguing with referees. Michelle is thanking the umpire after the match. She chose to accept the umpire's call. We respect how the umpire handled the situation. Sometimes players forgot to follow the basic rules. They shook hands after the match. Good players learn to control their emotions. It was a disputed call indeed. Some players hope to win every match. They eat raw mushrooms. I'm cooking pasta with mushrooms in a kitchen. They eat raw mushrooms. I don't know which ones to pick. I'm cooking pasta with mushrooms in a kitchen. Can you teach me how to cook properly? You are washing mushrooms in the kitchen before cooking. You should avoid eating wild mushrooms without checking. He's buying mushrooms at the farmer's market. The seller didn't admit selling old mushrooms. She explained why she can't eat mushroom. Many people stop trying new foods because of fear. John is watering mushrooms in his garden. He begins to harvest them when they grow big. Michelle is making a mushroom soup. When cooking mushrooms, remember to wash them first. We are ordering mushroom dishes at a restaurant for dinner. I remember enjoying delicious mushroom pizza here before. They are displaying many kinds of mushrooms on the table. Most people prefer to buy fresh mushrooms at markets. It's fun to find a mushroom recipe online. People love to discover new ways to cook. The reporter told us that he was uncertain about our future. We must not forget prepare for tomorrow. I'm reading an article in the newspaper. I will never forget reading this interesting story today. You are watching the news. We regret that the situation is serious. He's interviewing a girl in the local market. Don't regret asking difficult questions to get the truth. She is asking the reporter about the news. Don't try to hide the facts from people. John is looking at the reporter on his computer screen. Try watching different news channels for better information. Michelle is pointing at the reporter and saying warm hello. We couldn't stop talking because the interview was so interesting. We are thanking the reporter for his honest opinion. I believe that good journalism is very important. They are watching his goodbye speech on TV. His speech means that he will retire soon. It was big loss for us to lose him like that. I think his work was excellent and useful. The poor boy will go to college and study history. Teachers remind students that history helps us understand the present. I'm reading a history book in a college library. I sometimes wonder whether this book will help me pass the exam. You were presenting a new interpretation of the Korean War. It is important to ask if the source is reliable. He's teaching history at a college. You never know when you will discover in history. She's writing a historical research paper. Students cannot understand why history is so important today. John and Buddy are sitting on a bench in the park. Tell me which of two periods you find more interesting. Michelle is holding a map and talking to her friends. Don't forget to remember when you learned in history class. We are learning the fact that history repeats itself. Students may forget what they read, but they remember what they experienced. They are encouraging him to write another history book. We found it difficult to understand the old historical documents. It takes a lot of hard work to write a history book. He made it obvious that he loved studying ancient history. This uniform sells really well. I find it easy to choose the right size for children. I'm working as a school uniform designer. Many parents believe it important to buy quality uniforms for children. You are guiding him to find the right uniform. He considered it best to ask for help from the staff. He is shopping for a new school uniform. Students Students make it a habit to keep their uniforms clean every day. She is wearing a school uniform and carrying a bag. I take for granted that school uniforms helps the students focus. John is learning how to fix a school uniform. Students keep it in mind that proper care makes uniforms last longer. Michelle is showing her friends how to fix school uniforms. Write in your notebook that washing instructions are very important. We are standing in a line and buying your school uniform. Students like buying clothes that express themselves. They are taking a picture with their unique school uniforms. If you can't dress yourself properly, you can't impress others. It looks great with the black shoes as a man is looking at them. A good student should present himself nicely in his uniform. A clock tells us what time it is. Students should prepare themselves for being on time every day. I know I'm late for school today. Late students can excuse themselves only if they have a good reason. You are setting an alarm on your clock. We should discipline ourselves to wake up early. Time is precious. He is repairing an old clock in his workshop. He works much better by concentrating by himself. She is holding a large clock on her hands. Having a good clock is valuable in itself. John is showing an old pocket watch. The watch is ticking quietly inside his pocket. Michelle is giving her friends a gift, a nice watch. Don't be worried about giving expensive gifts to friends. We are adjusting the clock in the living room. We are adjusting the clock in our living room for daylight saving times. In adjusting clocks, it is important to check the correct time first. They are checking the time on the large clock at the train station. People seem to insist on checking the time before traveling. It is impossible to keep track of time without a clock. Many people strongly object to wasting time in their daily life. The player needs to pick up his girlfriend this afternoon. Athletes are busy training for their important games and competitions. I'm encouraging him to do his best. Even talented players have difficulty scoring goals during important matches. You are stretching before the game. Good performance depends on when you practice during training sessions. He always respects his opponent. Respect can make all the difference in how your game will progress. She is holding a lot of cookies in the basket for her boyfriend. Be proud of yourself regardless of whether you win or lose. John is arriving at a soccer field on time. I respect him in that he always arrives early for practice. Michelle is kneeling on the grass, tying her teammates' shoelaces. Her kindness kindness is the best part of our team spirit. We are looking at the miniature soccer field and analyzing soccer strategy. Good coaches seem to understand the game better than players. They are running 2 miles every day as part of training. The problem is that we are spending too much energy on running. It is an intense soccer championship match. The victory is always temporary, but the defeat is the defeat is permanent. You should take care of racket all the time. Maintaining your equipment is of great importance. I'm sitting on a bench and checking my racket before the game. My main goal before every match is check my equipment carefully. You are putting away your racket after practice. All you need to do is clean your racket properly. He's throwing away his old worn-out racket. Wisdom is knowing when to replace your old equipment. She doesn't know where the ball is now. The search for the ball was quite frustrating. John is mending his favorite racket. Reusing or repairing things instead of throwing them away is a virtue of saving. Michelle and her friends are enjoying their double tennis game. They all have talent. The key is how they practice together. We are debating which tennis racket is the best for us. The issue is not whether we buy expensive racket, but how you use them. They are testing out the selected tennis racket. Success is simply when you achieve through constant practice. It is easy to remove the racket grip with the scissors. Players create their own success and they call it luck. I came down with a cold and couldn't do well in the ball game. Young leagues makes even strong players weak. I've been sitting at my desk worrying about the game all night. The team appointed him captain for his excellent skills. You are standing at home plate and your friends are encouraging you. I think teamwork is the most important strength in sports. He's shaking hands with his teammate, showing good sportsmanship. I consider every match a learning opportunity for players. She wasn't aware of the wet ground. After the fall, she found herself in pain. John is sprinting across the field trying to catch the ball. Regular training makes athletes strong, fast, and smart. Michelle is standing in front of a goal determined to block the ball. Keep your confidence positive because your attitude affects your performance. We are watching him making a winning goal in the rain. The heavy rain left all players wet and tired. They are having a hard time hearing anything. The loud cheering from the crowd drives players crazy. It is hard to practice when there are delicious snacks around. I want all players to stay focused during practice. At twilight, my girlfriend and I were walking towards the mountain. I expected her to enjoy the beautiful sunset view. I'm looking at the countless stars twinkling above at night. The peaceful night never asks you to hurry, but it teaches you patience. You are sitting by the lake with your friends at night. Guides advise all hikers to bring flashlight when working at night. He's writing a poem while sitting on a bench. Nature told a poet who was seeking inspiration to find peace. She's painting the sunset in the park. Remind yourself to capture the beautiful moments when you see them. John is hiking up the trail at sunset. The park ranger wants visitors not to hike alone after dark. Michelle is holding a camera and taking photos. Perfect lighting gets photographers to take their best pictures. We are sitting at a table and talking about our hiking plan. Poor planning can cause hikers to get lost in mountains. They are lighting a campfire to keep warm in the twilight. Campfires lead people to share stories Campfires lead people to share stories that create lasting memories. It was night by the time we reached the mountain top. Allow nature to become your teacher and it will show you wisdom. They have gathered on the mountain for their training. Who made them choose this dangerous place for practice? I'm happy to go hiking with my best friends. We could hear the wind blow through the trees. You are just about to wear a warm jacket before hiking. Mountains make me feel calm and think about life. He was very excited to find ginseng in the mountains. Let nature always teach us patience, for patience brings wisdom. She is checking all the essential gear for her mountain trip. I always have my friends check their equipment before hiking. John is climbing up a steep rocky mountain. Help your teammates reach the summit safely and they will help you. Michelle is sitting on a wooden bench, resting her leg after a long hike. She suddenly felt her ankle hurt badly. We had to call the mountain rescue helicopter. We heard the pilot speak calmly over the radio. They hoped and prayed that Michelle would be okay. Everyone saw the helicopter land safely on the mountain. It snowed last night, so going down would be quite challenging. A snowy mountain is beautiful. The snowy mountain is a beautiful place to sit and watch snowflakes fall. The drugstore is located just around the corner. I watched customers coming and going all day. I'm going down the street passing a drugstore. A bright pharmacy sign gets people going inside. You were telling the girl how to take her medicine. I felt my hand shaking when I saw the prescription. He's getting a promotional discount coupon from the pharmacist. When medicine is expensive, you might hear customers complaining loudly. She's talking to the pharmacist with a worried expression. When worried about health, she found herself asking many questions. John is getting a pack of free medication samples from a pharmacist. He saves money safely. He saves money carefully. You will never catch him wasting money on medicine. Michelle is being offered part-time work at the pharmacy. Working at a pharmacy keeps you learning new things on medicine every day. Keep you learning new things about medicine every day. We are standing inside the pharmacy listening to what she is saying. Strong machine can treat disease, but leaves you feeling tired. They are standing in front of a pharmacy, pointing at something. A good pharmacy service will have you coming back for all medications. It is said that the drugstore has great service. Many customers had their prescriptions filled quickly by experienced pharmacists. Camping doesn't have to be wet, cold, and uncomfortable. Someday you may find yourself improved by all your camping experience. I'm sitting on a log near a warm campfire, holding a marshmallow on a stick. If you want your marshmallow perfectly toasted, hold it close to the fire. You are carrying too much camping gear. I can't make my instructions heard because of all the noises. He is standing in the rain, holding a large umbrella. A brightly colored umbrella will get you noticed in the rain. She is sitting at the entrance of a tent wrapped in a thick blanket. We heard soft music played softly from a nearby campsite. John is kneeling on the ground near a warm campfire, telling a scaring story. When it's hard to sleep at night, telling stories could keep everyone entertained. Michelle is sitting in the modern camping folding chair, holding a cup of coffee. The poor tent setup left our supplies exposed to the rain. We are looking at the weather forecast on a phone, checking the forecast. You must have your camping permit checked to enter the national park. They are hearing wild animal cries outside of camp. I already have my emergency supplies packed for any dangerous situation. It is easy to fall down during hiking when the trail is wet or slippery. Hikers had only 2 hours left before sunset, so he hurried down. Did you see the palm tree over there? Palm trees grow well in warm weather. I'm shading my eyes with my hand while looking at the palm tree. Will you stay here until the sunset? You are holding a camera with both hands. No. You are holding a map and looking for a palm tree. Follow the map carefully, you will find it. He's holding a camera with both hands and taking photos. Light traveled faster than sound in nature. She's pointing at the big picture of herself on the wall, which also features the palm tree. The art exhibition opens tomorrow evening. John is watering the palm tree with a metal watering can. When you water the plant regularly, they will grow healthy. Michelle is kneeling on the ground, holding a small palm tree and digging soil around its base. Once you plant the tree properly, it will grow healthy, strong. It will grow strong. We are standing on a hiking trail, discussing that we might be lost. As soon as you find the right path, everything will become clear. They are standing in front of a hotel, checking if it's the right one. If you check the address carefully, you will find the place. It was a delicious meal indeed. Tomorrow I'm going to visit that restaurant again for lunch. I know the best place to buy batteries. We are going to the store tomorrow. I'm standing in front of a battery shelf, selecting the right batteries for my camera. I'm about to make my final choice. You are looking at the low battery indicator on your camera. The battery is to be replaced within minutes. He's standing in the dark holding a flashlight that seems to be running out of power. He has only been outside 4 minutes, but has already used most of battery. She's taking pictures of battery display in a store, documenting the prices. Have you ever compared the battery prices before? John is holding a special pack of battery and explaining them to his customers. He has just received the newest battery technology. Misha can't decide whether she should buy an expensive, long-lasting battery or not. She has never spent so much money on batteries. We are standing in front of a battery shelf in a store, debating whether to buy rechargeable battery for our devices. We haven't bought new batteries for months. They are concerned about the short battery life. These devices have been problematic since last year. It is important to buy quality batteries in the long run. This brand has been reliable since it first appeared. I know that sitting on a bench is a waste of time. My sister has gone to the library to study. I'm sitting on a white bench, enjoying the peaceful surroundings. You were sitting on a bench, stretching your arms. How long have you been sitting there? He's been sitting on a park bench all day, thinking about something. When I arrived at the park, he had already left. She's sitting on a bench under a large tree reading a book. She will have finished reading by evening. John is sitting on a wooden bench patiently waiting for his girlfriend. I knew the place immediately because I had visited before. Michelle is sitting on a park bench. Tying her sneaker straps. She had been waiting for hours, so she felt tired. We are fixing the broken bench in the park. 2 hours had passed when we finally finished the repair work. They are sitting on a bench, relaxing after work. They found the bench that they had used before. They had used last week. It is nice to sit on a bench in a garden, thinking about my next vacation. I remember the vacation that I had planned last month. Watching a spectacular sunset from a boat. I will have seen 5 sunsets by the time this trip ends. I'm standing on a deck of a ship, enjoying the view of the sea. If I take one more boat trip, I will have traveled by sea 4 times. You were standing at the railing of a boat, capturing the beautiful sunset with your camera. You will have taken hundreds of photos by tomorrow evening. He's lying on the grass, thinking about his sister taking the sunset trip. He seems happy to have joined this boat tour yesterday. She's on the boat, thinking about her younger brother at home. She regrets having left him alone at home. John is asking his friends if they want seafood for dinner. The captain claims to have caught fresh fish this morning. Michelle is sitting on a boat, humming a song joyfully. She expected to have learned sailing by the end of summer. We are sitting on the boat, spending the last hour of high school together. We are the first students to have Joe organize the sunset boat trip. They are riding a small fishing boat and waving at me. They were very excited about having caught their first fish today. It is perfect evening for a boat ride and watching the sunset. Having experienced this once doesn't mean that every sunset will be the same one. The broken handle is to be fixed as soon as possible. All repairs are done by skilled workers. I'm now fixing the broken window. Good repair work is appreciated by everyone. You are fixing the damaged roof. All safety measures are followed by experienced workers. He's repairing the flat tire on his bike. The bicycle got damaged during the storm yesterday. She's repairing the hole in her sweater. She was taught sewing skills by her grandmother. John is fixing the leaky faucet in the kitchen. He was praised because he had been trained well. She is fixing the tumble cover. She was informed that the repair materials had arrived. We are repairing the broken fence in the backyard. Hard work is called the key to success. They are repairing the old bridge over a stream. Workers are required to wear safety equipment. It is difficult to install a new air conditioner on a hot summer day. Professional installation is considered the safest option. You should do that, otherwise the rock will cause you problem. All dangerous rocks are marked as dangerous. I'm kneeling on the ground, pointing at a large rock. I was warned by my friend to avoid large rocks. You are holding a shining rock with both hands. The children were made to put the rocks down. He threw a small stone into the pond. Stone skippers are seen to practice every day. She found a smooth stone on the beach. Waves are heard crashing against the rocks. John skipped the stone across the water. She kept practicing until he got it right. Michelle carved her initials on a large stone. Her name was found carved deep in the stone. We built a wall with the stones to mark the boundary. Stone walls can be built without the modern tools. They are building a castle with these stones. Great progress has been made in the last few days. It was impossible to build this castle without the stones. The castle may be finished by next month. More snacks will be provided soon if you are still hungry. I'm drinking all our water after swimming. My water bottle has been refilled several times since I started swimming. You're forgetting to bring water for your bike ride. Water has been packed for everyone else who is going on the trip. He's carrying a water bottle with him wherever he goes. His habit has been developed after experiencing dehydration last summer. He is filling her water bottle before she starts her camping trip. The importance of staying hydrated had been emphasized by her hiking guide. John needs water during soccer practice. Water bottles are being distributed to all players by the coach. Michelle is kneeling on the yoga mat and drinking water. Her form is being corrected by the instructor during the session. We are standing outside the tent with water bottles. Pictures are being taken by my friends to remember this camping trip. They are sharing the water bottles in the forest. The safety rules are being looked after by the group leader during the hike. She has been drinking water all afternoon. It is said that proper hydration helps improve athletic performance. The water fountain gives cold and hot water. The water quality is looked after by the maintenance team every week. I drink more cold drinks than hot drinks. Cold beverages are often thought of as more refreshing during summer days. You can drink water from the fountain or bring your water bottles. Plastic bottles are sometimes frowned upon by environmentalists for their impact on nature. He's buying an iced tea for his girlfriend. It is known that iced tea was first created accidentally at a tea exhibition in 1904. She's pouring hot water into a coffee mug. It is believed that drinking hot beverages can help people relax and reduce stress. John is holding a coffee mug in front of a lake. It is reported that morning coffee by the lake helps many people start their day peacefully. Michelle is holding a cup of hot water. She seems happy to be offered a lemon slice to add to her drink. We are eating lunch together and drinking water with our meals. We enjoy being served without having to ask for it. They are standing in front of a machine with cold and hot water options. The instructions are to be followed carefully to avoid any spillage. Being hydrated, it is good to drink a lot of water every day, whether it's warm or cold. Being hydrated is considered essential for maintaining good health and energy level. It's cold out there. Make sure to button up your coat. Your gloves seem to have been forgotten at home by you. I'm holding my hands to my face because it's so cold. Having been exposed to such cold weather can cause frostbite quickly. You have a runny nose. You can use this tissue to wipe it whenever you need to. He got a sore throat from running in the cold weather. He may take some throat lozenges to ease the pain. She coughs because her lungs are irritated. She can't stop coughing even when she tries to rest. John is experiencing chest pain due to the severe cold. He can't breathe properly during his morning run. Michelle has a frostbite on her fingers from not wearing gloves. She will be able to recover fully with the proper medical care. We have aching muscles in our legs from the cold. Can we take a hot bath to relieve the pain later? They have numb toes from walking in the snow. They can't feel their feet properly until they warm up. It is regrettable that we didn't listen to Mom's advice. We may need to be more careful about dress warmly next time. The shape of it doesn't ring a bell. Is it yours? This might belong to someone else in our class. I saw her face in the crowd, but it doesn't ring a bell. There may be a chance that we met before. You mentioned ACII, but it doesn't ring a bell. It could be something related to computers or coding. He described a man in our church. The person can be new to our congregation. She talked about the book we supposedly read, but it doesn't ring a bell. I must have forgotten about reading it last year. John showed me a picture of that place, but it doesn't ring a bell. We should have visited it during our trip last summer. Michelle was talking about a song from our childhood, but it doesn't ring a bell. I ought to remember such important memories from our past. We talk about an incident from last summer, but it doesn't ring a bell. It would be helpful if you could share more details. They mentioned the movie title, but it just doesn't ring a bell. I will check my stream history. If to check if I watched it. It was mentioned twice, but that's just it doesn't ring a bell. It must have some confusion. It must have some confusion about what actually happened. Did you buy that from the machine? You get what you pay for. It must have been made with the cheap material. I chose the free trial software and now it's full of bugs. It may have downloaded it from an unreliable website. You bought the discounted makeup and now your skin is irritated. It must have contained some harmful ingredients. He ate at the all-you-can-eat buffet and now he has a stomachache. He cannot have checked the food freshness before eating. She purchased a fake designer bag and now it's already ripped. He could have bought a better quality one for just a little more money. John bought these cheap shoes and now they are falling apart. They may have saved the money at first and now he needs new ones. Michelle chose the cheapest. Michelle chose the lowest bid for the car repair, and now her car is making strange noises. The mechanic might have fixed only the visible problems. We hired the cheapest contractor and now our house has leaks. We should have checked their references before hiring them. They chose the budget airline and now they have a cram seat and no snacks. They shouldn't have expected comfort for such a low price. It broke after a month. You get what you pay for. You would have gotten better quality if you had paid more. Knock and it will open. You will get a reward. Many others ought to have tried before but failed. I strongly believe that actions speak louder than words. You needn't have just told me. You could have shown me instead. You should be content with the small things in life. You should not always wish for more than you have. He knows that curiosity is the key to discovery. He must ask questions to learn new things every day. She understands that united we stand, divided we fall. She should work together with others. She should work together with others to achieve greater success. John learned that experience is the best teacher. He ought to try new things to gain more valuable experiences. Michelle says, fortune favors the bold. She ought not to fear taking risks in important situations. We agree that good things come to those who wait. We'd better be patient, not rush into decisions. They mentioned that honesty is the best policy. They need not tell complicated lies to solve these simple problems. It seems that imagination is more important than knowledge. We must nurture creativity along with the academic learning. Collecting old coins is a valuable hobby. you have to protect them from moisture and extreme temperatures. I'm showing my coin collection to my girlfriend. I recommend that she start her own collection of interesting coins. You discover the forgotten coin worth $2,000 in your pocket. The experts suggest that you keep it in a secure display case. He's proudly showing his collection of gold and silver coins to his cousins. His father insists that he handle the coins with clean hands. She is holding a special silver coin acquired from an antique shop for $4. The dealer recommends that she have it authenticated by an expert. John is holding up a rare old coin from China with the tweezers. It is important that he examine it carefully without damaging the surface. Michelle found the tarnished coin while walking through the park. It is essential that he clean it properly using special solutions. We are holding magnifying glasses to examine the coins more closely. The collectors advise that we focus on a detail of each design. They are trading digital coins as they work on their laptop. The security expert demands that they use for two-factor authentication. It is a fascinating hobby to swap vintage coins with friends. It is crucial that collectors verify the authenticity before any exchange. The repairman has many tasks to complete today. He used to complete everything in one day, but now he needs more time. I called the repairman to fix the broken appliance in our house. I cannot help feeling nervous about the cost of repairs. You were standing with your hands on your hip, watching him fix the kitchen sink. When you are a child, you would watch your father do the same repair. She is explaining to the repairman what to fix in her refrigerator. She used to try fixing it herself. She used to try to fixing it herself, but she realized that it needed professional help. She is showing the repairman where the broken television is. It is in the same spot where they used to keep their old radio. John fixed the ceiling light. He can't help being proud of his handyman skills around the house. Michelle is attempting to fix her mobile phone. She used to try to fix it herself. She can't be too careful when opening such a delicate device. We are struggling to fix the air conditioner. This may be the last summer we can use it before buying a new one. They are waiting for the repairman to arrive. They may as well clean up the area while they are waiting. It requires professional attention to repair this properly. I'd like to learn these repair skills myself someday. With the right tools on hand, it will take about 30 minutes. rather spend more time doing it correctly than rush and make mistakes. I'm listening to my teacher saying we have to use the right tools. If I had better tools, I could complete the project more efficiently. You are holding a blue-green power drill confidently. If you knew how to use it properly, you would finish the job faster. He's using the wrong tools for the job. If he used the correct tools, the work would be much easier for him. She's helping to repair a classroom chair. He would have learned more skills if she worked on different types of furniture. John is watching. His friend fixed the computer. He would try to fix it himself if we weren't afraid of breaking it. Is organizing tools for gardening. If the weather were better, she could start planting flowers in the garden today. We need to buy new tools for our project. Were we to find good deals, we would save a lot of money. They are keeping tools in a safe place as instructed. It would be helpful if they labeled each tool for easier identification. It appears that a young man is lending his toolbox to an old man. If everyone shared the resources, we might create a stronger community. The trash can we bought last week cracked somehow. If I had bought up a more durable one, it would not have cracked so easily. I'm emptying my trash can that smells bad. If I emptied it yesterday, it would not have smelled so bad as today. If you are throwing away your trash properly, if everyone would have thrown their trash like you, our environment would have been cleaner. He's standing on the path pointing at a blue trash can with wheels. If he had noticed earlier, he would not have lost his trash on the way. He's just pulling a large trash can with wheels on the sidewalk. Had she asked for help, someone would have assisted her with a heavy load. John is trying to fix the trash can that is broken. If I had read the instruction manual, he might have fixed it more easily. Michelle is cleaning a trash can with the broom and the soap. She would not have gotten her hands dirty if she had worn gloves. We need to replace the trash can that is broken. Were we taken better care of it, we would not have needed to replace it now. They are admiring the trash can that has a lid. If this model should be discontinued, many customers would be disappointed. It's really heavy to move. If it were fall over, the floor could be damaged quite seriously.